focus. Huckers in second grade. He never told. And what we gon' tell? We top of the totem pole. It's the dream team. Beat the dream team. Beat the dream team. And all our eyes with it only means one thing. You ain't fucking with the clique. Ain't nobody fresher than my motherfuckers. Real talk. Oh God. Oh God. As I look around, they don't do it like my real talk, real talk, real talk. And all these bad bitches, man, they want to. Hey, turn it.
Spectating my stilettos, I'm shocking in this game. Got your ways, but the question they ask when I hit the stage. Got the dream of best believer, you see her, she getting great. She ain't calling him the freedom, don't need him, her best mate. I need them bags for that money. You see the mask with my money.
And again, we see this very obvious phallic symbol. Like, we really have to pay attention to the symbols. The world is run by symbols, everyone. For the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light, and reproofs of instruction, Torah, Talmud, are the way of life, to keep thee from the evil woman, from the flattery of the tongue of a strange woman. Lust not after her beauty in thine heart. Again, we're going to say, lust not after her beauty in thine heart. For y'all brothers that are so bewitched by Erykah Badu and Beyonce, we see what they really doing now. Lust not after her beauty in thy heart, neither let her take thee with her eyelids. Now we come into the magician and the high priestess, and come into the tarot and its connections with Torah. Here go your girl, Supreme Witch. Erykah Badu. Y'all thought she was so fine with them turbans, drinking all that green juice. Y'all thought she was just healthy and sacred and healing and wonderful. She's sure looking real weird these days. Who is this? Some of the depravity of these satanic elites in Hollywood or Hollyweird. We have to understand how they become this depraved. To see this as simple entertainment, to see something like this as fun or artistic. How do they become this way, so desensitized that such heightened depravity is then normalized as fun or entertainment? To be addicted to such a need for novelty that these gross and grotesque extremes are then made pleasurable. This is how we come to depravity, through a reprobate mind, what the Bible calls a reprobate mind. Many in Hollywood are so burnt out, so short-circuited from reaching the heights of dopamine exhaustion, that they cannot feel pleasure unless it is accompanied by an increasingly impossible to reach level of novelty. So in other words, when you have such an excessive continuous overstimulation via free and easy access to all kinds of drugs, even being on stage is an indescribable feeling, an indescribable adrenaline rush. When you have that many people calling your name, when you just have that many people in a room the energy buzzing, the electricity buzzing between human beings, let alone the actual electricity of lights, flashing lights, cameras, phones, photography, video cameras. You have all of the theatrics. You have sparkling lights. You have lasers. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about the average concert, the average entertainment spectacle, even the average football game, basketball game. How much noise, how many lights, how many people, how much pressure. That is an unfathomable amount of hyperstimulation to your body. Generations ago, the average human being did not, even now, the average human being does not have the capacity to contain that type of energy. It's not normal. Our bodies are not made to endure that type of energy rush, adrenaline rush, overstimulation day and night, over and over again, even when they're not performing. Which, think about the average entertainer who has to perform every single night, concerts every single night, and then flying around the world, jet lag, going between cities and countries and time zones. Oh my goodness, the constant travel, the lack of sleep. These people are insane. we we should feel sorry for them. We shouldn't want to be them. They are literally triggered to an animalistic state of being, and this is very literal and deliberate. When you study CIA mind control, even in the military, when you study how prisoners of war are tortured with flashing lights, lack of sleep, overstimulation, loud noises, this causes dissociation. This causes the formulation of literal multiple personalities in the brain. This triggers hallucinations. These people are insane, clinically insane. When you have a constant inundation of all this adrenaline, all these chemicals in your body, all this overstimulation, lack of sleep, the pressure to perform, and then on top of that, access to limitless sex, any kind of food that you want, everybody saying yes, all this money, they can't feel pleasure. The only pleasure must be achieved through increasingly perverse novelty. Therefore, having a threesome isn't good enough anymore. Then you have to go on to orgies, swinging, and voyeurism. Hence Will Smith and Jada. Then to the thrill of violating innocence, bestiality, pedophilia, eating human flesh, adrenochrome. The increasingly taboo is the only pleasure. There's a certain thrill in pursuing what is forbidden, to say, can I get away with this? Will I even live through this? Think about how many celebrities like Beyonce and Will Smith literally enjoy jumping out of airplanes. Think about Tom Cruise driving his motorcycle off of mountains. Recently, in the most recent Mission Impossible, that man is like 60, 70 years old. And he did his own stunts. He literally drove the motorcycle off a cliff for fun. This is what they view of as fun. This is not normal, guys. To be that desensitized that this becomes normalized as simple fun and entertainment. That you can literally sit at a table and eat with this on the table like it's nothing. When you can literally call this art. Something is wrong with these people.